मांगे सन्मुख न सोए, सृष्टि घूम के देखा शिव ने, ऐसे तो गज सुत ही पाए। सतयुग की एक बात बताए, गिरिजा सुत की कथा सुनाए। सुत का बालक को नव जन्म दिलाया, उस दिन से बन गई गजानन, श्री गणेश गणपति कहलाए। सतयुग की एक बात बताए, गिरिजा सुत की कथा सुनाए। की एक बात बताए, गिरिजा सुत की कथा सुनाए। गिरिजा सुत की कथा सुनाए। गिरिजा सुत की कथा सुनाए।
रामायण कथा हमको प्यारा प्यारा, रामायण कथा सबको प्यारा. The story of the Ramayana is most pleasing to all. It offers the pathway to happiness, and the many scenarios we find therein serve to keep us on the righteous track. पिता पुत्र का प्रेम दिखलाए, साक्षी है राम भगवान हमारा. Ramayana speaks of the love between a son and his father, and this is demonstrated by Shri Ram and the King Dasharatha. Bhratri Prem Ramayana Gave. Of course, the Ramayana sings the love between brothers, as exemplified by Lakshman and Bharata. Pativrata Dharm Ramayana Batlave. It reminds us of husband and wife relations. And this relation is examined carefully in this beautiful scenario where Anusuya speaks to Sita. Pinda karm Ramayan dikhlaye, sakshi hai Bharat aur Ram hamara. Of course, emphasis is placed on pit. Bhagwan meri naiya us par laga dena. O Lord, please continue to be my savior and protector. Until now you have taken great care in me. Please continue to do so in the future. If I happen to forget you, Lord,
पिंजरे के पंछी पिंजरे के पंछी रे, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई. बाहर से तो खामोश रहे, बाहर से तो खामोश रहे तू, भीतर भीतर रोए, भीतर भीतर रोए, तेरा दर्द न जाने को. कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी, तेरी पंछी क्या दिल तेरा दर्द न जाने को। चुपके चुपके रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के ताले रे। चुपके चुपके रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के ताले रे। ये पत्थर का देश पगले कोई न तेरा हो, तेरा दर्द न जाने को। पिंजरे के पंछी रे, तेरा दर्द न जाने को, तेरा दर्द न जाने को। पिंजरे के पंछी रे।
मुखड़ा देख ले, देख ले। मुखड़ा देख ले प्राणी, जरा दर्पण में हो। देख ले कितना पुण्य है, कितना पाप तेरे जीवन में। देख ले दर्पण में, मुखड़ा देख ले प्राणी, जरा दर्पण में।
कल्याण जी भाई,
आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
आज अंधेरे में हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
आज अंधेरे में हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
भटक रहे हम राह दिखा दे, भगवन राह दिखा दे।
भटक रहे हम राह दिखा दे, भगवन राह दिखा दे।
कदम कदम पर किरण दिखा दे, भगवन किरण दिखा दे।
कदम कदम पर किरण दिखा दे, भगवन किरण दिखा दे।
इन अखियों की प्रभु करा दे,
अखियों की प्रभु करा दे।
ज्योति से पहचान,
ज्योति से पहचान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
हम तो है संतान तिहारी, प्रभु संतान तिहारी।
हमको है संतान तिहारी, प्रभु संतान तिहारी।
तेरी दया पर हम अधिकारी, प्रभु है हम अधिकारी।
तेरी दया पर हम अधिकारी, प्रभु है हम अधिकारी।
दुनिया होए सुखी हमारी,
दुनिया है सुखी हमारी।
ऐसा दे वरदान,
ऐसा दे वरदान।
आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
आज मेरे में हम
कदम कदम पर किरण बिचारे भगवन किरण बिचारे कदम कदम पर किरण बिचारे भगवन किरण बिचारे नयकियन को प्रभु करा दे नयकियन को प्रभु करा दे ज्योतिर से पहचान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान हम तो है संतान तिहारे प्रभु संतान तिहारे हम
तो है संतान तिहारे प्रभु संतान तिहारे
हम तो है संतान तिहारे प्रभु संतान तिहारे
हम तो है संतान तिहारे प्रभु संतान तिहारे
तेरी दया के हम अधिकारी प्रभु है हम अधिकारी तेरी दया के
हम अधिकारी प्रभु है हम अधिकारी
दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारी
दुनिया होए सुखी हमारी
दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारी
दुनिया होए सुखी हमारी
ऐसा दे वरदान
ऐसा रे वरदान
आज तेरे हैं हम इंसान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान आज तेरे हैं हम इंसान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान
बड़ी देर भई नंद लाला तेरी राहत के ब्रिज बाला
बड़ी देर भई नंद लाला तेरी राहत के ब्रिजबाला
बाल बाल एक एक से पूछे कहाँ है मुरली वाला रे
बड़ी देर भई नंद लाला तेरी राहत के ब्रिजबाला वो बड़ी देर भई नंद लाला तेरी राहत के ब्रिजबाला
धुन मुरली की सुनने को,
धुन मुरली की सुनने को।
अब तो दरस दिखा दे नटखट, क्यों दुविधा में डाला रे।
बड़ी देर भई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के ब्रिजवाला। ओ बड़ी देर भई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के ब्रिजवाला।
संकट में है आज वो धरती, जिस पर तूने जन्म लिया,
जिस पर तूने जन्म लिया।
पूरा कर दे ओ, पूरा कर दे आज वचन वो गीता में जो तूने दिया,
गीता में जो तूने दिया।
कोई नहीं है तुझ बिन मोहन, भारत का रखवाला रे।
बड़ी देर हुई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के ब्रिजवाला। ओ बड़ी देर हुई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के ब्रिजवाला।
ग्वाल बाल एक एक से पूछे, कहाँ है मुरली वाला रे।
बड़ी देर हुई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के ब्रिजवाला। ओ बड़ी देर हुई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के ब्रिजवाला। ओ बड़ी देर हुई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के ब्रिजवाला। ओ बड़ी देर हुई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के ब्रिजवाला। ओ बड़ी देर हुई नंद लाला, तेरी राहत के
राम नाम सोही जानिए, जो रमता सकल जहान। घट घट में जो रम रहा, उसको राम पहचान। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार रे, बेड़ा पार रे, बेड़ा पार। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे रे। काहे को डरे रे, काहे को डरे, काहे को डरे। नैया तेरी राम हवाले, लहर लहर हरि आप संभाले। नैया तेरी राम हवाले, लहर लहर हरि आप संभाले। हरि आप ही उठावे तेरा भार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन काहे को करे रे। काहे को डरे रे, काहे को डरे, काहे को डरे। काबू में मझधार उसी के, हाथों में पतवार उसी के। काबू में मझधार उसी के, हाथों में पतवार उसी के। तेरी हार भी नहीं है तेरी हार, उदासी मन काहे को करे। तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार, उदासी मन।
Song 1 testing. Boli Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. The devotees, today as we join with the bereaved family, the passing of the mother, we all turn to Sri Krishna Bhagwan. We ask Sri Krishna Bhagwan to enter our mind, to enter our heart, and give us the courage. Mother, mother is the one that brings always bring peace to our mind, bring peace to our home, bring peace to our community. And she was a mother like that. She brings that peace throughout. Tremendous. She's a very strong-minded person. So we ask Sri Krishna Bhagwan, so that mother, you are that one that brings peace. We ask you to bless her, to bless the family, so that they all. Let us all stand, devotees. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namah, Sri Saraswati Namah, Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namah. Om Brahmarupi Sadanande Param Anand Rupane Tritri Siddhi Prade Devi Narayane Namastate. Om Swasti Dendravas Swabhat Swasti Na Pushaveda Swasti Na Tarishtani Me Swasti No Brihaspaturato. Om Pavitro Pavitro Vasalva Sangato Apiva Yatsami Pundalikaksham Sabhya Bhyartanam Sache. Om Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Om Harindra Basamavar Tagle Bhuta Japale Kyasi Sadharma Pratividayamutimam Kasmei Havishyam Vidimam Sri Om Shanamitra Shambhadanasha Pavatrayama Shano Indra Brihaspate Shano Vishnu Dukumar Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu Tamiva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tamiva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanamavatu Avatu Vaktaram Avatu Ma Avatu Vaktaram Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. The one we turn to Sri Krishna Bhagwan, the mantra I always like to use, that always bring peace to my mind and to bring peace to everybody's mind, is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we chant it a few times before we commence with the service. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय बोले श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय आसन लीजिए पिता स्थितिपति Boli si Vrindavan Bihar Lal ki jai. So devotees, a little discourse at this time. In a little while, all family members will come and offer flowers, ROWTIE. And then all friends and family could also come, offer their flowers. So before the family, grandchildren come to make the offerings. Krishna Bhagwan always tells us in Bhagavad Gita how important it is for us to follow principle, duty, to follow that right pathway, so that we could always find that peace, that happiness in our life. You know, life is made up of many challenges, and in challenges we need to overcome. And when we listened to the words of Krishna Bhagwan from the Bhagavad Gita, we realize what is our purpose, what is life, why are we here, and where would we go? What would we do with this physical body? And what we'll use this physical body to achieve? All of this will be stated when we read the Gita. Krishna Bhagwan is telling us how to follow that principle. That will bring that peace to our mind, to our home, to our physical body, mentally, spiritually, and physically. So we say to him, Yada karma vidavaso vedan Visantaya prati vinayaga Yante icha bhagavat brahmachayini Tatmapam sugha pranayati. Krishna Bhagwan is telling Arjuna, I will tell you briefly of this supreme goal, that the human body is embodiment of truth and knowledge, and the bliss of knowing the Vedas, the Puranas, and the scriptures, which strive to rescue one free from passion and enter that place of harmony within their mind while still living in this material world. He goes on to say, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Sarvadhati Samasatyam, Madhura Prati Samayasya, Madhu Abhya Ama Pranam, Astito Yoga Tamayatam, Athite Ikdha Brahma, Yashomam Prati Samayatam. Having closed all the doors and the senses, firmly holding the mind and the heart fixed on Krishna Bhagwan, leaving this physical body, steadfast the mind, leaving this physical body to become one with Sri Krishna Bhagwan. The devotees, to become one with Krishna Bhagwan, we need to be thinking about the Lord. Mataji, she was a very humble and dedicated person to Dharma, to her family, and everyone that was close to her. For the past 25 years, where I have known her in the Mandir, she was always very active when she was healthy. Very, very active member of the temple. And helped everyone in the community. She helped me always there to give advice and help. She the one, the time that with the illness, she had that time to look and put it to the Lord. Because see, when I went there, every time I go there to meet her, every Sunday I was there, you could see the peace in her mind. Also, she couldn't move and talk much, but the peace, you see the mind, you could see the harmony within her. So she was already a blessed soul because of her action towards society, towards the community, towards her family. She was very dedicated. And the fact is, we all, 95 years age, last month, a month and a half ago, 95 years, she has celebrated. A great achievement. 84 years is a complete life, 1,000 moon. 85 years, 1,000 moon, she passed that by 11 years. So she has won, and that 11 years she was dedicated to Krishna Bhagwan. So the fact is, there's many to come. So this time I'll ask all the grandchildren to come and offer their flowers. While this is taking place, there are some members who will be chanting some bhajans. Right, so you will chant some bhajans while this is taking place. If you all want to come here, come here too. Children, grandchildren. We'll take it right here. Come here.
Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari Panduranga Panduranga Ram Krishna Hare Panduranga Panduranga Ram Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Vittal Vittal Panduranga Rama Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari Panduranga Panduranga Rama Krishna Hare Panduranga Panduranga Rama कृष्ण हरे राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधा माधव राधे श्याम राधा माधव राधे श्याम सीताराम 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 सीता वल्लभ सीताराम सीता वल्लभ सीताराम राधा मुकुंद राधे श्याम राधा मुकुंद राधे श्याम राधा गोविंद राधे श्याम राधा गोविंद राधे श्याम राधा मुकुंद राधे श्याम राधा मुकुंद राधे श्याम राधा गोविंद राधे श्याम राधा गोविंद राधे श्याम राधा 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 राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा वृंदावन गोविंदा वृंदावन गोविंदा कृष्ण मुकुंदा कृष्ण मुकुंदा हे नंद नंदना हे नंद नंदना ओ नंद नंदना ओ नंद नंदना राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा राधे गोविंदा
जय गोविंद गोपाल मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाल घन श्याम नंद कैलाला जय गोविंद गोपाल मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाल घन श्याम नंद कैलाला जगपालक तू रास रचैया गोवर्धन गिरधारी कितने नाम तेरे नटवर की सावल कृष्ण मुरारी जगपालक तू रास रचैया गोवर्धन गिरधारी कितने नाम तेरे नटवर की सावल कृष्ण मुरारी मोर मुकुट मन हर ले वट बलिहारी है ब्रजबाला मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला तू ही सागर में रमता तू ही धरती पाताल जल में थल में और गगन में तेरी जय जयकार तू है सागर में रमता तू ही धरती पाताल जल में थल में और गगन में तेरी जय जयकार मेरे मन मंदिर में स्वामी तुझसे ही उजियारे मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला जिस कोई नहीं इस जग में उसका मीठे कन्हैया, बंसी बजैया रास रचैया काली नागन छैया। जिसका कोई नहीं इस जग में उसका मीठे कन्हैया, बंसी बजैया रास रचैया काली नागन छैया। राजा हो या दीन दुखारी सबका तू रखवाला, मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला। जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया, मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला। मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला, मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला।
Sitaram, everybody. My dear brothers and sisters, today, as we have all gathered here to bid farewell to our dearly beloved who has gone to the great beyond, I too would like, on behalf of my family, to extend to this family our deepest sympathies and condolences on the passing of their loved one. My dear friends, today our dear mother has gone. She cannot ask Almighty God for anything, but we, as friends, as family, as well-wishers, on her behalf, we can ask Almighty God that wherever her soul may be, let it find a very comfortable place, and may that journey to the hereafter be a pleasant one. So with these few words, my friends, I'm going to render a couple of bhajans. Please join with me. And the first song that I'm going to sing, the devotee says to Almighty God that, "O Lord, you have removed the troubles and difficulties of others in their time of need. Why not do so for me today in my time of need?" औरों के दुख हरो है तुमने, हमारा भी दुख हरो गोपाल। औरों के दुख हरो है तुमने, हमारा भी दुख हरो गोपाल। ओ बनवारी कृष्ण मुरारी, ओ बनवारी कृष्ण मुरारी, नाट नगर नंदलाल, हमारे दुख हरो गोपाल। हमारे दुख हरो गोपाल। औरों के दुख हरो है तुमने, हमारा भी दुख हरो गोपाल। ओ बनवारी कृष्ण मुरारी, ओ बनवारी कृष्ण मुरारी, नाथ नगर नंदलाल, हमारे दुख हरो गोपाल। हमारे दुख हरो गोपाल। जमुना तट पर श्याम मुरारी, आए गोकुल के नर नारी। जमुना तट पर श्याम मुरारी, आए गोकुल के नर नारी। जमुना जी है सूखे सूखे, बैल है प्यासे गैया भूखी। जमुना जी है सूखे सूखे, बैल है प्यासे गैया भूखी। आस लगा के सब बैठे हैं, आओ ब्रिज के बाल। हमारे दुख हरो गोपाल। हमारे दुख हरो गोपाल। औरों के दुख हरो है तुमने, हमार भी दुख हरो गोपाल। ओ बनवारी कृष्ण मुरारी, ओ बनवारी कृष्ण मुरारी, नाथ नगर नंदलाल, हमारे दुख हरो गोपाल, हमारे दुख हरो गोपाल। And this next bhajan that I'm going to sing, the devotee says to Almighty God that, "O Lord, please do not let go of my hands. Please do not leave my company, for without you, O Lord, I am nothing." प्रभु जी तुम मेरे हाथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो, हाथ न छोड़ो साथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे हाथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो। तेरे बिना कुछ कर नहीं पाऊं, चलते चलते ठोकर खाऊं, तेरे बिना कुछ कर नहीं पाऊं, चलते चलते ठोकर खाऊं। साथ सभी का चाहे छूटे, साथ सभी का चाहे छूटे, तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे हाथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो, हाथ न छोड़ो साथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे हाथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो। सुख आए तो ना इतराऊं, दुख आए तो ना घबराऊं, सुख आए तो ना इतराऊं, दुख आए तो ना घबराऊं। सुख में न भूले दुख में न भूले, सुख में न भूले दुख में न भूले, मुझसे मुख ना मोरो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे हाथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो, हाथ न छोड़ो साथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे हाथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो। तू है दयामय दया की मूरत, मन में बसी है तेरी सूरत, तू है दयामय दया की मूरत, मन में बसी है तेरी सूरत। मेरे बिगड़ी अब बन जाए, मेरे बिगड़ी अब बन जाए, ये मेरा विश्वास न तोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे हाथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो, हाथ न छोड़ो साथ न छोड़ो, प्रभु जी तुम मेरे हाथ न छोड़ो प्रभु जी, तुम मेरे साथ न छोड़ो।
कभी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बाद अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। कभी गिरते हुए हो उठाया नहीं, बाद आंसू बहाने से क्या फायदा। भी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बाद अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। मैं तो मंदिर गया पूजा आरती की, पूजा करते हुए ये ख्याल आ गया। मैं तो मंदिर गया पूजा आरती की, पूजा करते हुए ये ख्याल आ गया। कभी माँ बाप की सेवा की ही नहीं, सिर्फ पूजा के करने से क्या फायदा। कभी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बार अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। मैं तो सत्संग गया गुरुवाणी सुनी, गुरुवाणी को सुनकर ख्याल आ गया। मैं तो सत्संग गया गुरुवाणी सुनी, गुरुवाणी को सुनकर ख्याल आ गया। जन्म मानव काय के दया ना करी, फिर मानव कहलाने से क्या फायदा। कभी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बार अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। मैंने दान किया, मैंने जप तप किया, दान करते हुए ये ख्याल आ गया। मैंने दान किया, मैंने जप तप किया, दान करते हुए ये ख्याल आ गया। कभी भूखे को भोजन खिलाने नहीं, दान लाखों का करने से क्या फायदा। कभी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बार अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा। कभी गिरते हुए को उठाया नहीं, बाद आंसू बहाने से क्या फायदा। कभी प्यास को पानी पिलाया नहीं, बाद अमृत पिलाने से क्या फायदा।
बोली सी वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। The devotees You all will continue coming and open because of time. We need to start the program. So I introduce Satyam, the grandson-in-law of the deceased. We all see the dedication of this mother today, the amount of love and affection, not only from the children, the grandchildren, but all in the community. So tell you the type of life. You know, we come in this world crying, and when we live laughing, and everyone else will cry. So they'll miss us. So I introduce now Satyam, who's the grandson-in-law of the deceased.
A life well lived is a precious gift of hope and strength and grace. From someone who has made our world a bright and better place. It is filled with moments, sweet and sad, with smiles and sometimes tears, with friendships formed and good times shared, and laughter through the years. A life well lived is a legacy of joy and pride and pleasure, a living, lasting memory our grateful hearts will treasure. Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum, and a pleasant good morning to all. I am Satyam, one of the grandsons-in-law of our dear beloved, and we are gathered here to pay tribute to her. For over the past 6 years, I have known Aji, as I call her. She was a really gentle and peaceful soul, and that constant love really shapes an individual. To express gratitude for the love she shared with all, we would have two of the great-grandchildren of Aji to share a poem with us. So I'd like to invite Kimberly and Stefan to share a poem with us.
Sitaraman, good morning, everyone. Just a little introduction. I'm Stefan, the eldest great-grand. Also the one who's supposed to make the family have a great-great-grand. But unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I know she asked me a couple of times, so I'd try for that to happen soon. I'm here with Kimberly, and we're going to say a poem entitled A cherished grandmother, a cherished mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother. A cherished mother, great-grandmother, and grandmother you are and will forever be. You loved us throughout a lifetime, and will love you throughout eternity. As a great-grand, you were also a mom and a strength to us, the force upon which we relied. You helped us grow through life's laughter, tears, and you always stood by our side. You were so strong and worked so hard to take care of our elders and so many others. Hours spent, such time we can't comprehend, proved your faith, devotion to this family. And when anyone brought their own children to your home, your commitment only grew. You helped them, played with them, and loved them as only a grandmother can do.
And like our parents, we came to adore you, for you spoiled us with love and affection. You treasured each one of us in such a special way. There are too many examples to mention, and though we were denied more days and more years with a great-grandmother as wonderful as you, you filled our hearts with sweet memories that will remain a whole lifetime true. Dearest mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother, we love you. We find we cannot do enough to express the depths of our gratitude for your sacrifice and your love, but trust that you'll be remembered on sweetest memories every day, for you have blessed our lives forever through your goodness, love, and strength.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kimberly and Stefan. We know that today we may feel sorrow and emotion in our hearts. But remember this: for each thorn, there's a rosebud. For each twilight, a dawn. For each trial, a strength to carry on. For each storm cloud, a rainbow. For each shadow, the sun. For each parting, sweet memories when sorrow is done. I know we still have a couple of persons viewing the body. I would like to put a halt to viewing the body right now. But while they are continuing, we'll have one more bhajan, and then we'll continue.
कोई नाले जय धन बांध के घटरिया, कोई नाल जय धन बांध के घटरिया, धन बांध के घटरिया, धन बांध के घटरिया, धन बांध के।
कृष्ण मुकुंद कृष्ण गोविंद कृष्ण 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 मुरली कृष्ण मुकुंद कृष्ण मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
मुरली कृष्ण मुकुंद कृष्ण मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
गोपी कृष्ण गोपाल कृष्ण गोवर्धनधर कृष्ण कृष्ण
गोपी कृष्ण गोपाल कृष्ण गोवर्धन कृष्ण कृष्ण
गोपी कृष्ण गोपाल कृष्ण गोवर्धनधर कृष्ण कृष्ण
गोपी कृष्ण गोपाल कृष्ण गोवर्धन कृष्ण कृष्ण
मुरली कृष्ण मुकुंद कृष्ण मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
मुरली कृष्ण मुकुंद कृष्ण मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
राधा कृष्ण बाल कृष्ण रासिलोला कृष्ण कृष्ण
राधा कृष्ण बाल कृष्ण रासिलोला कृष्ण कृष्ण
मुरली कृष्ण मुकुंद कृष्ण मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
मुरली कृष्ण मुकुंद कृष्ण मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण.
Thank you very much for that fitting bhajan. Being able to reach the milestone of 95 years is such an achievement and something we rarely hear about these days. To speak about her life and the legacy Aji left behind, we now have the eulogy delivered.
Officiating Pandit Devanand Maharaj, respected elders, friends, family, ladies and gentlemen, Sitaram. Today is a great honor and privilege for me to share some precious memories of our mother. She will be missed by all, but her memories would live on in all of us forever. We love you, Mom, and we thank you for the gift of life. My mother was a compassionate and vibrant lady. She sacrificed tremendously and worked very hard, doing whatever that was necessary to put food on the table to feed her children. Her love can only be described as selfless, endless, unconditional, and full of devotion. Like all parents, our mother had that gift to bless her children, and she never hesitated to use that power whenever anyone did anything for her. She was a source of inspiration for the entire family. She was the daughter of Mr. Suklal and Mrs. Pulbasia Balkaran, and she was born on the 22nd of March 1928 and died at the age of 95. Her father died when she was only 8 years old, and she grew up by her stepfather, Mr. Darsan Bhajan, now deceased. She had 4 siblings who are no longer with us today. They were Lakya, Gola, Sugya, Chini, and Brooks. She was married to Jamuna Mulchan, and together they had 12 children, 10 boys and 2 girls. Grant, ROWTIE, Chandra, Jai, Mani, Ramesh, Bodlal, Jainarayan, Babulal, Devanand, Ramdev, and Harilal, now deceased. She would now be survived by 11 children, 35 grandchildren, and 39 great-grandchildren. Included in her survivors are tailors, accountants, businessmen, actuary, analysts, engineer, electrician, builders, and many more. It is no secret that from 1972, our parents chose to live separately. However, as the years went by, they made peace with each other and visited each other occasionally. Our mother worked very hard in the rain and sun planting rice. She worked in the cane field, cutting and loading cane. She planted vegetable crops in the lagoon, such as tomatoes, watermelon, baigan, and edos and corn in the hilllands. She was well known and recognized for her cooking and was well sought out in the village and outside to cook for wedding and prayers. Her cooking even took her to Canada and America to cook in weddings. In addition, she also took jobs to wash wares at weddings and prayers. Included in the audience today are many friends and family who help us in so many ways. And a true friend is someone who always tries to do things to uplift you and improve your situation. So if you find yourself benefiting from another person consistently, then that person is truly your friend. My mother had so many genuine friends who helped her, thereby creating a bond and long-lasting friendship, which has even overflown into their children and grandchildren, as they lovingly call her Tanti Sylvie. Over the years, we received help from many of her friends and family. We wish to express our sincerest gratitude to the following people for all the courtesies extended to her. We must make special mention of the late Mr. and Mrs. Ghaffur Beg and family, who always find a way to include her in anything that would better her position. She worked for the Ramuta Singhs at their residence for approximately 15 years, where she was treated as family. Many other families contributed to her overall situation. Mrs. Dulcie and family, the Pyaralal family, the Banskopal family. We recognize Parvati Dwarpal, who traveled from New York to give her support. We also acknowledge the late Popti Lachman and Devki Hussaini, Mr. Bisun and Mohan Narayan, Ganga Ramasri, the Mahabir family from Clark Road, family from La Fortune Moruga, our family from Charlieville, and many more, too numerous to mention. To summarize some of her achievements based on her various roles, As a child, she was brought up with traditional values and learned the basic skills of cooking, washing, and gardening, which she used to add value to her own family. She always had a good relationship with her mother, and they used to sing and dance in Matikur, Farewell, and Lawa. Her mother requested that she spend her last days by her house, and she took care of her until she passed on. As a sibling, their relationship was excellent, and she outlived all her other siblings by 5 years. They always shared the little they had and never walked empty-handed when they visited each other. As a mother, she took her blows. However, she never abandoned her children, and she tried to be equitable in her dealings with all. She never hesitated to support her children in their times of need. When her eldest son became very ill, she left her home and stayed with him until the end. In sports, we hear about champions and heroes. However, as a mother, she was our hero. She taught us good manners, respect, and sound moral and spiritual values. When I got my first job, she watched me and said, "Try not to take advantage of anybody." Well, in those days, I was never in any position to take advantage of anybody. However, later on in my career, I understood what she meant, and therefore I could safely say that her advice contributed towards my development and overall attitude in life. As a mother, all she would want now is for her entire family to live with love, harmony, and unity. As a grandmother, she was there for most of her grandchildren and even helped to take care of my daughter, Onela. Today, I hope that the grandchildren and great-grandchildren listen carefully to some aspects of her rich legacy and apply that to improve their own life and become better human beings. As a wife, she was forgiving and supported her husband. After their separation, she accepted full responsibility for taking care of all the children. As a friend, she was loyal and had many decent, upright friends. Her friendship was so deep that it was transferred to their children and grandchildren, as evidenced by their presence today. As an employee, she was honest, hardworking, and no task was too difficult for her to do. As a villager, she served at the Kashi Vishwanath Mandir and the Woodland Hindu Mandir by cooking for yagnas, prayers. I can safely say that most people in the village would have tasted her cooking. We are all aware that she was ill for some time and became bedridden since January 2023. We must make special mention of a few people who went beyond the call of duty and provided the necessary care and attention during her last days. Ramesh and his wife Sherry, Ramdev and his wife Reena were the main providers of food, medication, clean clothes, bedsheet, consumables, and most importantly, the companionship. They were her angels during the last days. We say, hats off to you and everybody else who have made their contribution to her well-being during this crucial time. Many families and friends visit her on a regular basis, and we wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to all. We must remember that whenever anybody does something good, fate would have it that that person tends to benefit most from that good action. And we hope and pray that all get the blessing that they deserve. Special thanks to Dr. Rupnarayan based on Clark Road Junction for his regular house visit. He treated her with dignity, love, and respect. He is highly recommended for any bedridden patient requiring house visits. In conclusion, we admit that Ms. Sylvie has lived a good life. She can be described as humble, honest, pleasant, hardworking, and helpful person. If during her lifetime she did anything to offend anybody, we apologize on her behalf and ask you to forgive her. At the end of the day, regardless of how much material wealth, education, and power we have, we can only carry two things: the good things that we do, and unfortunately, also the bad ones. Ma, we hope that you have fulfilled your purpose on earth. And as you move on to the next destination, may your journey be trouble-free, peaceful, and beyond your expectation. We are aware that her soul would be around us right now, and we have the ability to pray for her as she prepares to travel to the next destination. On several happy occasions when we celebrated her birthday, we sang this bhajan for her, and I would appreciate if you could join with me to do it one more time. And a brief, for the youths, a brief little translation of the meaning of this song. It goes like this. O Ma, please listen to our petition. You are the bestower of happiness to all, so influence our thoughts so that we walk on the path of righteousness. He or she who has come must live one day. Inspire us to understand. We need your help, O Ma. तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदराधिका करके उदार करो दुर्गा, उदार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सर्वाधिका करके उदार करो दुर्गा, उदार करो दुर्गा। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन मेरा हो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन मेरा हो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या, सदज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो
जग का सदराधिका करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा उद्धार करो दुर्गा संसार तुम आया है कभी धूप कभी छाया है एक दिन उससे जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है संसार तुम आया है कभी धूप कभी छाया है एक दिन उस जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है क्या रंग है जीवन का क्या रूप है मानव का तुम ज्ञान बना करके उपकार करो दुर्गा उपकार करो दुर्गा तुम विनती सुनो सबकी कल्याण करो जग का सदराधिका करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा उद्धार करो दुर्गा तुम विनती सुनो सबकी.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much.
Thank you very much for sharing the stories, and I'm sure a lot of memories would have flashed back to a lot of you. We running very short on time. I believe the family would like to have a very short open floor. If anybody wishes to say anything, please keep it very short and sweet. We have one person here who they requested to say something. I believe it's a Miss Beatrice Ramuta Singh. I believe she was a former employee of RG, so we just now invite her to say a few words.
I am paying tribute to a gem of a person, Sylvie. Sylvie worked at my home for many years, and she was like a mother, like a grandmother to every one of us. She spoiled us all about. If we come home very late in the night, she makes sure she wake up and be okay. If we have to travel, she makes sure she's awake when we leave in. We could leave the house open for Sylvie, and Sylvie was always there. God bless her with so many children, 12 children, which was her main concern and why she worked so hard. There was never a day when I saw Sylvie upset or vexed or angry or sad. She always smiled, and there was never a no for an answer. Whatever be said, Sylvie will feel like doing this, okay, no problem. So for that today, I looking at her and I said she going in a royal send-off. She looks so beautiful, and I think the whole family have done so much for her, and I know she's happy, and I'm very, very happy to know that she has the biggest family I ever imagined of, to have so many grandchildren and great-grandchildren. My God bless her, and that she rests in peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ramuta Singh. Is there anyone else who would like to say a few words?
Sitaram, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. We are conscious it's the month of Ramadan, and of course, it is also the time of Lent. So, good morning to those of the Christian community. I am a Choti Bahin to Sylvie Didi. I grew up next door to her, a little house on a hill behind where Sylvie Didi lived. And I want to say a few words really on behalf of my two sisters, in that Sheila and Darlin. They are older than I am, 5 years and 7 years older, and would also be sisters to Sylvie Didi, and were an integral part of her life, her struggles, her success, her meeting her challenges every day. And the children also, they were sort of second mothers, even though they were teenagers. They were second mothers to all the 12 children that you have heard mentioned, although we moved from there in 1972. And the many leaves that we take out of Didi's book today will certainly enhance our life. And you know, there is a saying that you mustn't worry when the storm will end, but you must learn to dance with the rain. My Sylvie Didi danced all the time with the rain. She rose above all her challenges. And she was a superb, superb mother, a superb big sister, an excellent role model. There is everything about her life that we could imitate and emulate and incorporate it in part of our life. And one of the quotations that came to mind when I think of her life and her life of sacrifice and giving is a quotation taken from a book dedicated to mothers. And it is titled, Because She is a Mother. And it's a story that goes this way. She broke the bread into several pieces and gave them to her children. But she kept none for herself, grumbled the sergeant. Because she was not hungry, said a soldier. Because she is a mother, said the sergeant. And it is that essence of motherhood that is in every cell of her body, every fiber of her being for all the years that we have known her. And that self-sacrifice, that love, that togetherness, that is what Tenant Village is about. Many of us here come from Tenant and we know that bond. And so I just want to say what a pleasure it is to be associated with her, to be her Choti Bahin. And certainly in my life and in my two sisters' lives, I am the luckiest Choti Bahin around to be showered with her blessings that I will carry with me for all my days here. So Didi, thank you so much for just being you, for making the ground shake when you dance, for the songs, for the happiness. And thank you for everything that you have given Sheila and Darlin and Console and Shun and Jerry, for being such a wonderful family. Thank you.
I want to thank my mother for doing everything to us. My mother was the best mother in the whole world, and she loved us so much. She worked so hard. She never leave us hungry. Anything I asked my mother, she always be there. Even though I live away, I always call my mother twice, 3 times a week. And I always tell my mother I love her, and my mother always say, God bless you. I love my mother, and God bless you, and go and rest in peace. Ma, I don't have you to call anymore, but I love you so much, more than anything in this world, and thank you for being there with me, for me and my kids and my grandkids. And I know you love us very much, and you always taught me to be nice to everyone and do good things. Thank you so much, Mom. I love you.
Sound. At this point in time, we would have a special video presentation portraying how much Aji has touched some of her grandchildren's lives and the bond she also shared with her great-grandchildren. So we'll have the video now.
What do you remember most about her? Good. She loved us more than anything. She was What do you remember most about Nanny?
I was good.
She loved us
Yeah.
more than anything. She was our heartbeat. We love you, and may you rest in peace.
What I miss most about Aji is her warmth and playing with her hair. I will always love you and dearly miss you, Aji Baji.
One of the memories I have of Nani is she always wanted to feed people. As soon as you reach by her, she will say, "It have food, go take out and eat."
I would miss my Archie asking me to stay in this house. I would miss my Archie asking me for Brianna and Anissa more than she would ask for myself. I love you, Archie. You will forever live in my heart.
Audrey, I miss you. Thanks for passing on your good cooking hands to Daddy. I love you and may you continue to look over each of us and may you rest in peace always.
What I would miss most about our grandmother is her dancing, her kindness, her smile, laughter, her back scratches, her hugs, her cooking, the supporters. We'll miss you, Angie. Love you. Your heart is
as we can see in that video. We have reached the final part of our ceremony here today, and to end it on a sweet note, we'll invite one of the grandchildren, Suan, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Sitaram. Assalamu alaikum. Good day to all present and virtual. On behalf of the Jamuna family, we wish to extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who extended their kind and comforting words, made contributions, whether financial or assistance with preparation for today, and who stood with us during the most difficult time of our lives, the going home of our dearly beloved mother and grandmother. Your contribution was invaluable to us. Aji loved every occasion to bring loved ones together, so to have everyone here today, I know that she will be smiling down on us. She was a glue that kept us together, and I know she would love to know that this link will not be broken. Our queen, our matriarch, you lived a full and happy life. We are thankful for all the life teaching you left with us. Now it's time for you to rest. But the cherished memories you left with us will remain in our hearts forever. Thank you.
Bole Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Devotees, like life, time is very important. So time is upon us. All right, we'll all stand. we'll do a short closing prayer. We'll turn the box. So you all, everyone will come and view, could pass here and exit through the door here. All right? So we all clap our hands, we close our eyes. Om mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam janardanam yette pujitam maya deva pade purnam sradastame. Om tvameva mata cha pita tvameva tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva tvameva sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Boli Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. So everyone could come to and what exits to so. We're about to put that right. You all come on the side. All come on the side. Let's turn it back. Never turn it.
We going outside? Oh, okay.
Live here, Kela. And in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. Do din ki zindagi hai, do din ka mela. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. Aaye bhi akela aur jaye bhi akela.
Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva tvameva sarvam mam deva deva आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला को पाले हर की चरण तू हो जा ध्यान लगा ले जीवन मिले ना फिर ये जीवन को पाले खेल जगत का सारा उसी न है खेला 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला 2 दिन की जिंदगी है 2 दिन का मेला ये जिंदगी है प्यारी एक झूठ सपना ये जिंदगी है प्यारी एक झूठ सपना गैरों के दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना ये जिंदगी है प्यारी एक झूठ सपना गैरों के दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना सबके रहते हुए मैं हूँ अकेला 2 दिन की जिंदगी